mindset in decision making, turnaround as a decision making tool. Timing is everything when it comes to decision making, slow thinking versus fast thinking. Hi, I'm Preethi FErnando, very excited to present at the Missouri Hospital Association on April 16th on effective decision making tools. Mindset is critical when it comes to effective decision making skills. It's not the decision itself, but it's our thought process that guides the decision making skills that can determine the results or the outcome. Who is influencing your thought process when it comes to effective decision making? Do they have your or the best interest of the Missouri Hospital Association at heart when they influence your decision making thinking? Turnaround as a decision making tool. What is turnaround? We have something in our minds, but then halfway through or after we start going in that direction, we realize, this may not be a good decision after all. And we do a turn around. What's the one quality that's so important to be able to make a turnaround decision? Humility. Humility. To be able to say, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I don't think this is a good idea after all. I think I had it pretty good before I made this decision. Turnaround as a decision making tool. Decision fatigue. Decision fatigue happens when we make important as well as less important decisions day in, day out, or on a regular basis, and it takes a toll on us, especially when the future not only of ourselves or the company or the business, also the lives of others are at stake. It's a heavy load to carry that leads to decision fatigue. How do you overcome decision fatigue? When we are affected by decision fatigue, we are not functioning at a peak maximum capacity. Our decision making skills are impaired or they are stunted. We are not performing at a high level. This can affect the type of decision you make in HR, in the hiring process, in budgeting, in the background checks, not being able to see some of the early red flags. Spotting red flags are useful only if you see them before you have made a decision. If you have already made the decision and you spot the red flag, it's a little too late. Spotting red flags are useful if you spot them before you make a decision. Quit. The power of knowing when to walk away. Knowing when to walk away from a dynamic, when to say this budget is not working, when to say I don't think we should move forward with the hiring process with this person. It has too many red flags. Knowing when to quit, that's also power in the decision-making process. The worst time to quit is when you're already in it. So the quitting decision is best made before you're already in that mess. Slow thinking versus fast thinking. Slow versus fast. Slow thinking versus fast thinking can be critical when it comes to decision making. Timing is everything. AI or EI? Do you turn to artificial intelligence like ChatGPT or Google Gemini? Or do you turn to emotional intelligence, your self-awareness, your inner motivation, self-regulation, people skills, empathy? Do you turn to those emotional intelligence tools or do you turn to ChatGPT or any other AI program? AI is good for automating, for getting statistics, for getting numbers, for getting information in a very quick, in a fraction of time. If you have to deal with a toxic coworker or a toxic work environment, or the staff is demoralized and they are not functioning at a peak capacity and there's a lot of error that's happening, EI, emotional intelligence, is the better tool to turn to. And knowing whether to turn to AI or EI, that's a part of effective decision making in the current healthcare environment in human resources. Crisis decisions are never good decisions. Crisis decisions are never good decisions. It works in our professional lives, it works in our personal lives. And yet, sometimes we have to make quick thinking, fast decisions in crisis mode. And sometimes they might turn out to be right, and sometimes they can be disastrous. Anticipating the crisis ahead of time is key in preventing a lot of damage control later on. And if you have to deal with a crisis situation that has gone bad, from bad to worse, then first make the decision to do the repairing looking backwards before doing the preparing. Repairing before preparing. These and much more during my session at the Missouri Hospital Association on April 16th on effective decision making. Visit my website at PreethiFErnando, PreethiFErnando.com. Join me on LinkedIn, and I'm so excited to speak at the Missouri Hospital Association. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. This is Preethi FErnando.